we're back again here in Sarajevo. It's a very, very hot day today. I think it's about 34 degrees. You can see we're melting a little bit. And we've come down to cool off in the shade under the trees in a little local park, which is just down the hill from the apartment that Healing Hands Network rents and where we're staying. We had a little break. Sorry if you've missed us. It's nice to see you again, but it was really hard work last week actually, and although we've had a lot of laughter, as you've noticed from previous video blogs, it's also been a bit of an emotional roller coaster, and Friday was particularly so. So we just felt we needed a break and take some time out, and we needed to compile some of the information that we gathered over the week and plan the next week as well. So it's, what day is it? It's about 4 o'clock I think. Getting off at 5 o'clock on Sunday afternoon right now. We'll probably get this later this evening or tomorrow evening. But it was really, we both really felt very emotional on Friday, and I don't know if you can talk about it, Sam. It was really quite...
I mean, I obviously I did some research before we came out last year, but I didn't feel the need to know the background or the kind of politics or the real history of the war specifically. I just felt we were coming to help, and we're here to help. And I think the more I learn about what actually happened, and it's not, because we deal with trauma a lot, and we work with trauma and stress, but it's the enormity of it really. It's the ongoingness of it. It isn't, you know, a severe trauma like one incident of seeing somebody you love shot, or seeing somebody you love raped, or brutally tortured, or experiencing that yourself. And it's not just an event. What kind of starts to come home for me right now, and after the week's work of kind of doing a little bit more background research, and then re-experiencing being with the people that have actually experienced that, it's the contrast between how well they're coping and how amazing they are, knowing the ongoing traumas that they had, the multiple traumas. So that's the thing that at the moment I'm kind of processing, and I'm very happy to let that emotion out. I have no problem with that. But it isn't as simple as dealing with a trauma or even several traumas.
They've experienced hundreds of people.
It's years. Yeah, of course, because we're getting people referred to us. So it's years of being in concentration camps and starved and tortured, and it's ongoing gang rape on a regular basis, regularly in the day and regularly over weeks, months, years. I can't quite process it. I can't quite imagine how you can keep going through it and then have no way of dealing with what's happened to you and being able to process that, and so therefore having PTSD and carrying that for so long. And some of the stories that we're hearing and some of the experiences are just hard for me to comprehend. So the emotion is, I guess, a humbling feeling that what a privilege it is to work here, that it's still happening in other countries, as my husband Vic said to me the other day. It's still going on. And how people need to process this, and just having that opportunity to help is amazing. But yeah, I'm still kind of, I wouldn't say I'm struggling, but I'm still processing the enormity, and it, without going into people's stories, it's hard to explain, other than explain as Caroline's going to in a moment, the referring associations and their purposes, and that can maybe give you an idea of what people have experienced in those associations that get referred to Healing Hands Network. So,
yeah. This is my fourth visit, most of you know probably, and so the first time I came, I did hear some of the stories in great detail, what happened with people, so it's not new, it doesn't get any easier, but it's certainly not getting any easier for our clients. People have been referred to from local agencies to Healing Hands Network, and we're here working in partnership with Healing Hands Network. So the clients that we work with are the referring agencies are the concentration camp union, civil victims of war, women victims of war, and mothers of Srebrenica. And I think the title named is self-evident really in things. For those of you who might not know the background, in Srebrenica, 8,000 men and boys, so if you were 12 and upwards, and sometimes people younger, and some women as well, over just a few days were murdered. And they separated the men and women, and said it's going to be alright, separate them. People there thought they were going to be protected by the UN and weren't, and they were slaughtered. There was massacre, it was genocide on a grand scale, and it was that really was the trigger for the rest of the world to really do something.
That was the catalyst.
So some of the clients we had last year actually, and some this year, people who lost their sons, their husbands, their fathers, brothers, uncles, nephews.
So if you can imagine hearing them being taken away, children calling for their mothers as they're being dragged away, knowing, and then hearing the shots and knowing there's nothing you can do.
And everyone has their stories, and yet they have this amazing resilience, they have an amazing sense of humour, and sometimes there are tears in our groups, but then we learn to do heart-focused breathing. We've now been introducing heart-focused sing, and in the third session we'll be introducing some of the coping skills and resilience skills to add to those that they already have. And they're absolutely fantastic, they're amazing, men and women, and we have a lot of fun. There's a lot of teasing between people.
Very, very good sense of humour.
And we just have absolute admiration for them.
I learn so much every day when I look at my own journey and what I've been through, and seeing how they kind of get up and get on and just make the most out of their life now, and want to just move forward. And we have been taking a questionnaire, and it's actually quite interesting how, despite obviously with still having PTSD and being triggerable, how they manage to stay happy a lot of the time, and how they have that community spirit, and that's very interesting to me, that they are as much as possible living in the moment, but need to just release these traumas from their system.
But there are some people now, there are always new clients to Healing Hands Network who have not yet received the help and support. There's just so many people affected. And that's why we're here. That's why we're doing what we do, because what we really, really want to do, and I know Healing Hands Network want to do this as well, is train local people to be able to help themselves in different ways than they have already been doing, in ways that we know that are effective, that are used in other countries around the world, including our own, to help people in a way that's very simple and easy for you to do, and people really like that. So that's what we're here. It's why I'm going to ask you, without any embarrassment this time, because we've found it very difficult asking for money, but it's why we're here, and the only way we're going to be able to continue this is with your help and support. If everyone we knew, everyone was a friend on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter and everywhere else, and anyone else could pay £1 each, that cover the cost here and more besides, it enable us to come back next year.
We have a long-term ongoing programme to basically teach these skills and teach the people here to teach these skills, and to run the community training programme. We don't want them to be relying on us, they don't need us, but if we can share these skills and help them, then and then they can carry on for themselves, that's what we want to do. And we've been invited to do.
Yeah, and we've already identified a couple of people who are really keen, who want to do that, and we've got another 4 new groups to go, yeah? Two new groups to go.
Groups now, yeah.
So 8 groups altogether. So we're back again tomorrow
And-
at a new outreach centre.
Yeah.
So we'll find out what happens.
We are aiming to make some videos of the groups, in case you're wondering, but we felt it more appropriate to bring you on our journey first and talk about what we're experiencing and allow them, although they're very willing to be open about some of them about their experiences and about what they're getting out of the program, we felt it more appropriate to allow them to get to a point where they were using the tools to be more energized and to be more uplifted, rather than taking them through the kind of coming out of stress part first. So we will make some videos towards the end of the week when we have the groups together, and maybe some of them will give testimonials about how they're feeling, so you'll get to meet some of the people.
So I think, sorry, emotional today, but it's as it is. It's nothing compared to what they've been through. So thank you. I just want to say thank you.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
Thank you.
And you never know, you might get us giggling again tomorrow. We'll see.
The laughs are always there, and I think we talked to them about the pressure cooker. You have to be able to be back in the present, but there's just that energy of the effort. I think is what it is, the effort to be in the moment at the moment, and it is the expression is my heart goes out. That's the only way I can explain it. It's just with gratitude as well as compassion and love that it kind of that all adds together, and then all together it's just quite overwhelming. So with gratitude to you,
Yes,
as well.
absolutely.
Talk to you again tomorrow.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from there. We're in the two runnies now. Bye.